Movie review number 1493 is Shelby Oates. Shelby Oates is a 2025 movie directed by Chris Studman. So this movie has Neon Films, Paper Street Pictures, Intrepid Pictures, and Tyro Media Productions. I saw this movie on October 27th, 2025 at AMC Westchester 18 in Westchester, Ohio. So, the movie, which is called Shelby Oates, because part of the movie takes place in this town called Shelby Oates. This is about a woman who is searching for a long lost sister. So, the film starts out like it is made into a documentary film, and it's about these group of kids, including this woman's sister, who are paranormal investigators, and they investigate creepy and supernatural things that they may have found in several places. And one of them is a town called Shelby Oates. Well, unlike the other places that they have visited, when they go to Shelby Oates, none of them come back. None of them came back. And there has been search everywhere for these 4 teenagers. 3 of them have been unfortunately found dead, but the other one has been missing for years. And her sister is in the search for her, as she knows that her sister is not dead. Despite what the police and her friends and family have been saying, this woman isn't giving up. Especially when a man comes to her door one day and let's just say it's the same man that you see at the beginning of the trailer. And this woman eventually finds the videotape that is called Shelby Oates. And it features a little more about what had happened to her sister. So she decides to begin her search again and actually go to the town of Shelby Oates to figure out the truth on what happened to her sister. And what she finds, it's definitely shocking, disturbing, and unexpected. Especially when she realizes that a demon from their childhood may have been real and not imaginary. So, I won't go into much specifics, but let's just say that there was a demon that kind of was, I wouldn't say involved, but let's just say this woman remembers a demon from her childhood, and she thought that it might have just been an imaginary demon. Well, she may have been wrong. It may have been a real demon. Now, I'm not going to say what this demon or who this demon is, but I will say that it is unexpected on what has happened to her sister when it does get revealed later on in the movie. But the question is her sister still alive? That's what this woman is trying to find out. Oh, this was very good. I just like to warn you that it is an R-rated film, so just keep in mind. Now, I also like how the movie starts out like it is a documentary movie, and then it goes into this feature film mode, rather than being a documentary film. Pretty interesting, right? So anyway, this movie has Camille Sullivan as Mia Brennan Walker. She is Riley's older sister who is searching for her. Brenna Sherman portrays a young Mia. Sarah Dern portrays Riley Brennan, who is Mia's missing younger sister. Sloan Burkett portrays a young Riley. Brendan Sexton III portrays Robert Walker. He is Mia's husband, and let's just say, he's not exactly supportive of Mia's search for a sister. Robin Bartlett portrays Norma Myers, a woman that is living in Shelby Oates. Michael Beach portrays Detective Alan Book. Keith David Keith David portrays Morton Jacobson, who is a prison warden. Eric Francis Melaragni, Melaragni, portrays David Reynolds, who is Riley's friend. Anthony Bolasale portrays Peter Barry, who is another one of Riley's friends. Casey Cole portrays Ward Tucker, another friend of Riley's. Charlie Talbot portrays Wilson Miles, who is an escaped prisoner. David Mills portrays David Mills, David Greyhouse, and John Michael Simpson portrays Tyrion, a demon. Emily Bennett portrays Janet, a documentarian. Warren Ashley Berry portrays Jess, a documentary interviewee. And Rob Grant portrays Elijah. But yeah, this was a pretty good movie, and like I said, what happens later on in the movie is definitely unexpected. But the question is Riley Brennan alive? And if she is, can Mia rescue her in time? Because let's just say that when it does get revealed what happened, Mia may only have a limited amount of time before she gets killed. But yeah, this was a pretty good movie. So that's my movie review of Shelby Oaks. Please enjoy from this movie review. Alright, goodbye.